If you've been in the Ruffin Building in downtown Wichita, then you've likely seen it hanging from above.
Been there a long time, a 47-foot tall mobile. Today, the city's saying goodbye to a piece of art that's been hanging there for nearly 5 decades. 12 News reporter Keenan Penn shows us where it's headed now.
Iconic and historic. That's what some people are calling the Calder Mobile that's been right here inside the Ruffin Building for nearly 50 years. And with such a staple leaving Wichita, some people are wondering, what's next?
My office is right there, so I literally have the front row seat of this whole thing.
People like Connie McAfee have been able to recognize this piece of artwork for decades.
Back in my day, we'd come to Macy's to go shopping, and then you just drove past here and you always saw the mobile. It's nice.
The sculpture floating at 47 feet tall was created by Alexander Calder in 1974 and made its way to the Ruffin the following year. Now it's making its way out of the sky and into crates. Managers from Trinity and Belger Cartridge Services tell us that the deconstruction and moving of the piece has been over a year in the making. And now we're told that the piece has been sold to a private buyer. So the question remains, what's to go in its place?
We've been working on hanging an aircraft down here for probably a year, and we were waiting on the okay from Mr. Ruffin. And our CEO about 2 weeks ago came up to me and told me it was a go.
Set to take flight inside the Ruffin Building's atrium is a Stearman Model 73 that was built in June of 1935 right here in Wichita. And while some people may be sad to see Calder's piece go, there is still excitement for what's to come.
It's kind of sad to see it go, but it's kind of cool to have an airplane in here too. For Wichita, yeah.
And the representatives that I spoke to from over at the Kansas Aviation Museum say that they are just super excited to have one of their planes as the centerpiece for the Ruffin. That installation is set to happen sometime this week. For now, from downtown Wichita, Keenan Penn, 12 News.